Huh?
So we'll start off with the simple, if you guys don't mind, sharing what placed you guys in this position.
Let's see. Last year we lost our business. We got the big fight, lost our business, everything. Basically, we shot it for a while. We were drunk one night, got in a big fight.
Yes, it's a little louder.
Okay.
That's it. Scream back down. Feel like you're
So
screaming back
last year, April last year sometime, we had gotten in a big fight and lost everything we had. Our house, our business, each other, our kids, everything. And basically we're just stepping back from that.
So you guys known each other before here?
We've been together
You guys
8 years.
you've been together 8 years. And you have kids
Yes.
together?
Yes.
Or where are your kids now, if you don't mind me asking? With
With
relatives?
With my grandma.
And do you guys see change, something different besides where you are now?
What do you mean?
Like, do you see getting back your business again, getting off the streets, doing better? Or are you guys kind
I
of like
do.
comfortable? You do see
No,
change?
This ain't comfortable to me at all. I would never be comfortable living on the street. I'll never live like this before in my life. Living on the street, I'm not that kind of person. I like to wear Nikes. I like my jewelry. You know what I'm saying? I like to gear it up. Whenever like first came out here, I didn't know it was gonna be like this. You know, I came out here with all my Nike gear on, like the whole nine.
Right.
Book bag full of all expensive shit. Somebody stole that stuff like the first day I was out here.
Where you guys from?
You know what I'm saying?
From here?
We're not from here. We ain't from here.
In Palm Beach, you moved down here.
We didn't move down here at all. We didn't move here. We just have to get stuck here. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be here, like at all. There ain't no way. This ain't my kind of lifestyle. Like when I first came here, I was getting out of jail, and she met some dude where we from, and dude brought her up here. And so-called wanted to pimp her, like be her pimp. I was in jail. I was in jail, and she had. I was talking to her on the phone when I was in jail, and she said, "Oh, I don't stay down there no more." I said, "So where you at, baby?" She said, "Pompano somewhere." And I said, "What happened?" She said, "Well, this guy." And you know, me being in jail, I couldn't stress out when she hang up the phone. You know what I'm saying, or make her mad at me. So, like a couple of days before I was getting out, I talked to her again. But she wasn't here. Like, I ain't know about the dude. She wasn't like. I don't know, but a couple days before I got out, I told her, you know what I'm saying, like, I'm getting out, and she know I was getting out, so she dipped from the pimp dude, whoever he was, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you got it, good. That's it. You as well.
And then she was talking to me on the phone, you know, I was still where we from, I was still there, and she was talking to me on the phone saying, like, she getting good money out here and whatnot, like, she always make good money, like no matter where she go at, you know what I'm saying? She make good money. And this is a different area, you know, so I didn't want to come there. I didn't want to come in. But she said, okay, come out here. So I told her, what I'm gonna do out there? No, nobody know me out there. I was like, what I'm gonna do? She said, don't worry about it, Daddy. I got you. And she I know she do. She said something like special about me, because this is not only my wife, this is like my best friend, you know what I'm saying? So I came out here like a week out of jail. Pretty much I still ain't have much, but my pride, you know. And she was doing what she can for me or whatnot. You know, and it just turned out to be like, instead of me coming out here to kill her, I've been out here now for like 9 weeks. But I'm out here because I don't want her out here by herself. I don't want nobody taking advantage of her or doing crazy stuff or disrespecting her and stuff like that. But I'm ready to get off the streets. I want to convince her to get off the streets too. But
and you guys said you had a business. What business do you guys have?
Auto detailing.
Auto detailing, so you're good with cars.
Yeah, I'm also a mechanic, like anything. Like, I'm $1 million nigga, like straight up. Even she got to the point where I wasn't doing nothing. I used to be big and all. I used to be like 155 muscles everywhere. Like, a good looking dude I used to be. When I came out here, fucking not doing nothing, I kind of got not used to it, because I get bored fast.
Right.
then she started saying, "All that talent you got, like, why you just sit around?" Now I feel like, damn, she started taking care of me now. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's enough. Enough is enough. So I just started
So
like
with
doing
your
shit.
talent, you said you want more. I know you guys are here for the moment. Do you see yourself trying to go out to get more? Because in order to do better, in order to get better, you got to do better. So you guys had your time of share being here. You're seeing what the life is about, and now you said you're ready for better. What are some ways or some things that you think you can jump up and say, you know what? Let me get me and my life from here to get better.
I'm ready to go right at any time. I'm ready to get the hell out of here right now. Just I don't want to leave without her. She the one who don't want to go.
Are you ready? Oh, she's not. You're not ready to go, ma'am? Why is that?
I don't know. I just feel like I came out here where nobody knows me or anything. I feel like I could just be. I felt like I could come out here and be myself. I didn't have to go back. Well, when I go back to where we're from, I gotta be a certain person and do certain things, and I'm not ready for that. I'm not ready to be straight.
You're not ready for the real life.
I'm not ready to be good.
I can't bring her back to where we at, acting like this. And people look at me differently.
Right. But sometimes I know it's pride, and it's also, like I said, a self-love as well. And we can get it where people say, over there, they know me. I have to be this princess, or I have to be this entrepreneur. Here, I can let go, I can let loose. But are you really free where you at right now?
Yeah, I'm definitely.
No, you're not.
You're not.
No, you ain't.
Because are you not afraid of the streets, basically going to jail, getting killed, getting robbed,
Living like this.
living like this? This doesn't scare you? It doesn't leave you like sleeping with one eye open?
I'm not scared when he's around.
Yeah, she only sleep when like now we go through things out here, you know, and we argue, you know what I'm saying, and she'll like go her way and I'll go mine. You know, we'll do our thing, but she really don't. She is scared out here. She's scared. She won't even sleep like unless I'm around. She might lay down or something, but she don't sleep. Then when I come around, she'll like sleep for days. You know what I'm saying? Like as long as she know I'm not, because she know I'll protect her, but never let nothing happen to her. She's scared to be out here. She out here because of the drugs.
Thank you.
When she say feel free, she means she could come out here and get high in the open and do all that because everybody else out here do that. That's what she means by feel free.
And the drugs are so accessible, they're so cheap.
Yeah, and she can get
And
the
it's
drugs.
easy to get the drugs out here.
So it's cheap too.
Oh, it's cheap
It's the
as
same.
well.
It's pretty much the same everywhere.
Everywhere?
Yeah, pretty much the
Not for
same.
me.
And do you mind us asking what kind of drugs?
I do heroin, crack, Molly.
Every kind of drug
Yeah.
she
That's
does.
out here.
Anything she get her hands on, she
Are
do
you
it.
as well on it as well, or you just
No.
cigarettes?
But I'll be saying telling her hard, like I like be honest, like when I came out here I had tried crack. I'm not a crackhead by far. There wasn't nothing to do and I tried it. She was like we sold dope. Like we was like where we from,
You guys
we
were
can go
drug
back
dealers?
we can go back and have everything. We had it all. We had a yacht. We had she had a $3,000
That's what you went
necklace.
to jail for? Was
She had a
being
$3,000
drug dealer?
necklace. It was a lot of shit.
Oh, okay.
She had like her necklace, three grand, rings on every finger.
She's
Boom.
sleeping money.
She was sleeping 10 grand cash in the
You
bed.
don't miss that?
We both had 30 pounds extra on us.
Yeah, both was heavy, you know what I'm saying? Looking like $1 million. That's damn near what I was reaching the goal. Never, like even money wise, I ain't never had no like 20s and 50s in my pocket. What I always wanted in my wallet, baby. $100, one $100 bill, one going in my pocket. So that's why I'm saying this lifestyle is not my kind of living, man. I'm just having banks on me. Banks.
So what would you tell somebody that you see
Thanks.
heading down this path? What would be an advice you would give them?
Fucking don't come out here with nothing good. They're gonna steal it. Don't come out here trying to act like you soft. They're gonna punk you every time they see you. And if you was making money, don't let nobody know it. Because they will rob. My advice, don't do it. Like, do something different. Like I said, I don't want to be here. I'm just here because of my baby.
And also, since I've been here, I realized a lot of people around here have HIV.
Yeah, and everybody around got HIV.
Because they sharing pins.
We don't got nothing. We don't got shit. We don't even
Don't share no
talk to
nothing
these
with
people.
nobody.
Like touching them, like drinking, like
Yeah.
none of that. I don't do none of that there. I talk to them, that's about it. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't trying to catch nothing.
Are you guys believers in Christ?
know all the books of the Bible. I've been saved I've been saved pretty much. I'm saved, but I've been to God. Like I've been to God all the
So
time.
you are saved.
Yes, ma'am.
So you do understand you are the head of your household. Even without a house, you are the head.
Yeah.
So you do know it's a decision you make. It was only way that she's gonna grab her up out of here, right?
That's my.
Because I know
that's
you're
what I wanna
saying
do.
you're sitting here because of her, but you gotta move to make her move. Because right now you're ready. You're in a mindset of saying, I want better. I want my old life, but better.
Yeah.
Because although you had all the money, you wouldn't have been here if you was 100% happy. So money don't make the happiness, it's you. So you guys got to get to the state to where forget what everybody is saying. Forget what the world is saying. Because she don't want to go back because the world. I don't want to be a certain person that my peoples is making me be. She wants to be herself. And her true self can't be nothing as long as right now you guys are on or with this addiction. You know how they say that's a spirit thing. We do believe everything is a spiritual thing. So I think at this moment, being with her, are you praying over her and over yourself?
I pray for her every day. I always do.
You
Pray to God.
You know, they say faith without works is dead.
I always pray. Like every day I pray.
So you gotta pray over her. You gotta make it move. You gotta force her per se, spiritually and physically. So if you want better, you gotta show her better and feeding her addiction or y'all addiction or feeding her mindset of I don't want to better. You gotta be the man of it because you guys are married. So that means it's your job. After God comes you, then her.
Yeah, I totally understand that, but she like when she came this way, like I don't know, I guess like people got like man, she meet people,
Right.
dudes got in her ear telling her this, telling her that. So now pretty much I know I'm supposed to be the head of the household and shit, but for some reason she don't look at it that way. She like
Well, God brings things
stubborn,
for
you
a
know what I'm
reason.
saying?
Maybe we seen y'all to speak into her ears. She hear us, and she hear you. So no one's perfect, no one's better than anybody, but it's the push and the pull that you gotta do. So don't allow yourself or both of y'all to fall because she think this is free. You say it and she know this is not free. No one wants to be here worrying about who's gonna snatch my things or when is the next cop is gonna get me or when is my next fix when you can be living the life you had and better. So it's your job, husband.
and like even her, like she used to wear like she look nice like all the time, but she used to wear like nice stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't even some of the stuff she's get. I ain't even know the name of it. Like jeans with the crystals on the back and
Right.
shit. What would them
I
rise?
don't know none of them things.
What them called? She does off now. She high now.
She's on
You know what
it.
I'm saying? That's what she like to do. That's what's keeping her out here.
So do you think you guys will be able to at least slow the intake of the drugs you take? Maybe that can help.
All right.
Well, you're one. I'm talking to her, but you got to be able to help her.
She's
So
so
would you
far-
like help, or right now, this is comfortable?
It's never comfortable. You ain't never comfortable. Like every day she gotta like get drugs. It ain't comfortable life for her.
Right.
She say it is, but it's not. I know it ain't. I can see it like every day
You
in
can
her eyes.
tell. And a lot of times we get on drugs and stuff to suppress our pain. So it's easier to be high, it's easier to be drunk, it's easier to live street life because we don't have to deal with real life. It's tough, but we have a pain and a foundation that we kind of hide under our. Even if you work a workaholic, you say you used to work a lot, that could be hiding something. So it's not just simply only drugs. If you work a lot, that could just be something to suppress, real life. To do is could be one of those things to do. Hello.
And it wasn't necessarily work a lot. We had we had a lot of people on our team.
You did your stuff.
We're busy, man. We're busy now. We're busy.
I got the rights to be here.
Yeah, you can. We're videoing.
You live here?
Oh, that's
You live here? I live here.
Sorry about that.
Take it.
I ain't just want to live there. My
I
bad,
don't know
though.
what you guys are doing. I'm here to talk to you guys, actually. And I just need to know when are you guys going to leave here? Straight talk.
We don't be here all the time. We can sit on the sidewalk. We don't be all the time. Yeah, we bothered you by sitting there?
Yes.
How was it bothering you?
Because I had my uncle call me, he's an old man, saying that you guys are using his water over there. That's being disrespectful. I'm not saying it's you, I'm not saying it's her, but still, it doesn't look good. You guys out here, straight talk, And I'm coming here, real nice and humble, real nice, with no attitude, no problem.
Yeah, I ain't even.
And I just want to ask you guys in a nice way, if y'all can, y'all need to eat straight talk. There's a lot of help here. There's a lot of help. So there's no excuse to be hanging out here using their stuff. You
How
know?
is there a lot of help in all the shelters and shit?
I just want to ask you guys nicely to please just go.
I never in my life went in that yard. You guys do the wrong dog. I don't do shit like that. I don't never do nothing like that. But just because somebody else do it, you can't blame us for doing it.
Yeah, but it's been a big problem. And the cops has been out here doing nothing all the time. It comes a you know,
I get where
moment,
you're coming from.
you
I
lose patience, and then you take this to another level. I don't want it ever to get
We're
there.
here. You guys have to Yeah, we're actually doing a documentary. That's
Doing
why
a
we're
documentary,
here,
we
because
talking,
do
yeah.
The same way you feel, a lot of people feel that way. So we're trying to come out here to actually speak to real life people with real life struggles to kind of get into their mindset. I completely hear everything you're saying, but that's what we're here for, to show the
Yeah, but
world
when
how they get here, why they get
I'm an
here.
ex-addict
So
myself,
you're
homeless
perfect.
myself.
So you're perfect to help
Okay.
them. So God does this for a reason. Look at God.
And we're the
Okay.
ones, and like we like using the water.
So it's
never go in
one
your
of those
yard,
that you can actually come and speak
never
life
go
to
in your
them.
yard.
So it's easy to say, get out, go, move from here. I don't want you here. It's hard to come and say, listen here, my brother, my sister. Let me show you the road. I'm an addict. Used to be an ex-addict. Let me show you how I got out from being homeless. You look perfectly
That's right.
fine
Yes,
now.
yes.
So instead of throwing them out, say, listen, let me
I
show you
ain't
my
no addict.
ABCs. You know what I'm saying? Let
I
me show
ain't
you
no
how to get
addict.
to it. Nobody wants
You know what I'm
nobody
saying?
in their yard. Trust me.
Yeah.
We know that.
Yeah, very,
But
very
I can
much.
throw them away today and they can come back tomorrow when you're gone. What good does that do, you know? Compared to saying, you know what? Not giving money, not giving drugs, coming here and say, I was you.
And I don't even
I
do
was once
drugs.
upon a time you. Show him the road. Show him
I
how
would
you
never-
did
I
it.
would
We
It's
all
not
got
easy.
problems, even if it ain't true.
I would never
We all
go
got
in your
problems.
yard. I would never go in your yard.
Right, so now that he know it's not you, but like I said,
That's
that's
why
why
everything I
we're
love,
doing it,
I
because
see
we
what you got
all, even me, will see them and say, why they don't get a job? What they sitting on the floor for? But you don't really know. Well, you said you used to be, so you know the struggle. I don't know the struggle. I can pass judgments and throw them away all day. But you know the struggle to walk up in here and say, please go to my grandma or whoever house, and two, help out.
I just appreciate because I know you guys walk around here and everything. Just respect my uncle's house.
I always respect your uncle.
Right,
Like,
that's
real shit. I always respect. I respect your uncle. I promise you that. She even pick up the trash out here. Like
Listen,
she even pick up the
my
trash out
daughter's,
here.
boyfriend has argued with them. You know,
Oh, this here.
I don't know.
No,
if
no,
it's
no.
them
No,
or
people.
No,
people that stay here. You know,
Yeah.
Even
I
Yeah,
just them.
yeah.
even the girl. Hey, ask the girl. Ask the one girl. The one.
Well, if you don't care,
Hey,
I'll
ask
leave
the-
it on there
Hey,
now.
ask the one girl
Anyway,
in the
I'm just
wheelchair.
gonna please try to get.
Hey, the one girl in the wheelchair over there. Hey, no. Well, hear this out before I leave.
Sir, you believe in God?
Even-
Before we leave, can
We
we
all
leave
got
with
to
a prayer? Yeah, I'm
gotta
ready to
sit.
go. So can we leave with
Even
a
like-
prayer for them and then we all
Even
go?
the one girl in the wheelchair. The one girl in the wheelchair. She was at the bus stop one day and it started raining. She didn't have nothing. I went on my way and got the raincoat and put on Rasker. I don't do nothing wrong. You know what I'm saying? I was the one who put the raincoat over her and her kid when it was raining. I don't do
And
drugs.
Papa, you said you
Yeah.
believe in
Try to
God.
keep it clean
Can you
over
lead
here.
us in
And
prayer
she
so
don't
we can
put it
go?
on there.
Especially like you said, you made it. Came from the bottom. So now I need you to pray for them. You never know. You never know. Let's speak some life. We're going to bow our heads. We're going to do this prayer.
God, help us all, and please protect us all. It's not an easy life out here. Let's just try to make us, all better. That's all I have to say.
Amen. We thank God for having you all.
Thank you.
As you see, this is not a comfortable life. Nobody wants to live this. It's easy to say, I'm good. There's the purpose of this. We believe it, but that's why we're doing this, because one person will mess it up for all. The one person who is out here stealing water, stealing life, throwing things, it makes it hard for people like you who say, listen, I'm only here because my girl here, and I really want her out, and it makes it hard for you. If he leave, who knows what they could have done. Or God forbid, this could have been worse if he wasn't here.
Yeah.
Because he was mad. And it's hard to stay upset when you got people saying, yo, calm down, relax, hear them out a little bit. So people pass judgments by the look of things. So you guys, you can say it's comfortable. But I really thank you guys for doing it. We're essentially saying in prayer that you guys are believers and you said you're saved. So we do have a church home. If you guys are welcome to come, come by, spread the word. See, and they leave all happy. But thank you all for spending 10-15 minutes with us. We appreciate you guys. You are in our prayers.
I know, it's not. I'm only joking.
Hey, friends and family, social media viewers. Thank you all for watching another episode of Married to the Streets. As we can see, these here two couples who are in a similar situation but in a different mindset. As you can see, men is very, very prideful. In the mix of our show, he just kept announcing himself of saying he doesn't have a drug addiction. So he's still in denial, because as we're there, we can watch as he's doing what he do. And then we have the young lady there who just don't want to deal with life. How many of us just feel like the world can overtake us? The world has an opinion on the things we do and how we act, and that's her plea of cries, that I prefer to be on these streets. I prefer to be on drugs. I prefer to be sitting on the ground than to go back home and have to live an expectation that the world put me in. We got to stop judging, you guys. We got to stop telling people how they should be, and rather than understand them, push them to their best potential. Get to their level a little bit. I don't believe in saying yes to everything, but I definitely believe in being there and providing help and motivation and speaking to them. And the young girl seems as if she's, wherever she came from, she was forced to be something she don't want to be. So at this point, she is drowning her sorrows and her pains and her emotions in drugs. And yes, she's saying, I'm comfortable. I'm okay with being where I want to be at. And as you guys watched through the movie with the man who came in so upset that he was ready to fuss at them, y'all, we have work to do in the world. And they said a change starts with us. A change starts with me. So in the video, as we're talking to the couple, we got to spread light. Again, none of my videos is about judging. None of my videos is here just for, to talk bad about other people. I'm the one that also believe in when we're helping out the homeless, don't videotape it. But this is Taylor Said, and this episode, Married to the Streets, is, of course, it has to be videotaped. We're respecting all their wishes. Those who want to be blurred is blurred. But this couple's was a little touchy for me, because as you can see, when we're seeking out relationship, we got to be careful who we tie ourselves to, because they can either bring us up or bring us down. And from the little that they're saying, the guy's ready. He's ready to get out the streets. He's ready to do better. He's ready to start making his money again. He's ready to give her the world, but she's not ready. She doesn't want to deal with it. The world has beaten her up so bad that she just wants to be in the streets, do her drugs freely, lay down with no responsibility. And she seems as the stronger body, because he wants to go and she wants to stay. So they're stuck. So we're going to pray for them as well. We're praying for wisdom. We're praying to rebuke the addiction that's on their lives. We're praying for knowledge, praying for more people to maybe come by and spread the word for them. That's our segment of Taylor Said this week.